I'm going to hit the guys. Let's start with an inhale up and take a moment to set an intention for a healthy wellness movement. Now exhale, let your hands down to the floor. Take your feet back, bend your elbows, and take an inhale to go into an up dog. And let's look over the shoulder. Breathe in. Inhale forward and look over the left shoulder. Now inhale forward and lift your hips and add a push up. Now, downward dog and walk it out. Ooh, bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee and bend the other. Right and left. Now both heels lift. Lower. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now let the heels, hygiene, hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Come up to your hands and take a halfway position. This is like you're a letter L. Inhale, come up. Excuse me, big inhale up and exhale. Bring your hands back down to the floor. Let your feet go back. Bend your elbows. Inhale, up dog. And hold 3, 2, and then lift your hips at a push up, down dog. Take your left foot and push your right heel down for 5. Take your left foot down and with your right foot, push your left heel down. Put both heels down and hold. Come up to your hands, halfway up. Lift up your torso like a little L. Now inhale, come all the way up, slight back bend here. Breathe in. And then exhale down. This is sun salutation. Let your feet go back. Bend your elbows. Inhale, up dog. Again, look over the right shoulder. Stretch your neck. Shoulders are open. Now look over the left shoulder. Inhale forward and then add a hip lift. Push up if you would like, down dog. Hold. Try to lift your toes if you want more intensity. Keep your heels down, but try to lift your toes. And then come up to your hands, halfway position, and then go all the way up. Inhale. Now on the exhale, have a squat posture, seated and your palms are together. Hook the elbow on the outside of that thigh and hold. 5. Face forward. Exhale, hook your elbow on the outside of that shoulder, or that knee. And then face forward. Inhale. Take a moment to stand. Arms come up. Catch your hands if you would like and go over to the side, half moon. Keep breathing into that side. Inhale up. You can catch your hands still and go over to the other side. Lengthen through your elbows like someone's pulling you. Take an inhale to come up and even slightly back. Palms together, Utkatasana. Now you're in a squat posture. If you care to add on, take your right ankle to your left thigh and we have to face you and then hold. 10. One-legged balance. Now let that foot down and take your other ankle to thigh. Now let that foot down. We're gonna exhale our hands to the floor. Take your feet back. Now, you can take a forearm position if you prefer. We're gonna take a side plank. We are either on your hands or your forearm. Hold 10. Yep, side plank. 9, 5. Now, we're gonna take the other side plank, either on your hand or your forearm. So I'm on that forearm. And then lower your hips and take a reverse plank. On your hands, your heels are long in front of you. The modification would be that the knees are bent. Your gaze is probably at your toes. Feel your shoulders open, feel your chest open. Take an inhale and exhale, lower your belly, your booty, and hold on to your big toe with your 2 fingers and open up. Shoulders are down the back, inhale, balancing. Shoulders are down, but the legs are getting a stretch. Now the add-on would be legs close. Hold 10. We're going to take another inhale, cross the ankles, and you can do this if you would like. You put your hands over and you step or jump back. Otherwise, just meet me in the high push-up. Good. Bend the elbows up, dog. Inhale. Lift your hips out of push-up, down dog. Now go to forearms and you're in dolphin and hold. 5. Shift your weight back into front plank and hold. You're on your forearms. 10. Rest your pelvis. Press yourself up. 10. Now lower down and hold on to your interlaced fingers. If that doesn't work out, just hold your hands beside your hips. Lift up your back, lift up your legs. Every time you inhale, see if you can get a little higher. Now hold on to your ankles and go up. Lower, we're gonna do that one more time. Get ready, come up. And then push back, child's pose. If you would like to pull your toes under, you can do that where the heels are vertical and the toes are under, pressing your hands towards child's pose, stretches out the feet. We're going to take a Maldrasana posture. Traditionally, this is done on the hands, so you can take it on your forearm if you want. Your foot goes back and you lift your hip. Another modification would just be do the side plank that we did earlier on the forearm. But we're going to hold for 10. Inhale. Exhale, lower that down, and let's go to the other side. Your hand is down. Your this is Maldrasana. Doing a half sphere. Your back foot's on the floor. Inhale. Now lower your hips down. Now take your hands together and just do a little massage here, maybe 3 to 5 circles each way. Get some release. Notice I'm in an ab crunch because we're going to be going down. So use your abdominals to place yourself in a supine bicycle abdominal position. Now we're going to shoot for 50.
If you need to rest in the middle of those, go for it. Try to feel your shoulder blade come off the mat with your rotation. Watch your belly, it pulls in. Your neck, of course, if it needs a rest, use a Pilates ring behind your head or rest your head and do the legs more vertical. Otherwise, 10 more. And we're going to be taking a happy baby for a moment. Let the feet on the floor and curl up 3 times before we hold bridge. Now when you're up in bridge, you can interlace your fingers and walk the shoulder blade flush. Hold 10. Big breathing. Lower your spine. Lift up your right leg, extend your left leg off the floor. Now switch your long scissor legs. Your other hand holds your leg in closer. We're going to do that 6 more times. And then the option would be take your fingers behind your head and add a rotation here. Rotation, rotation, rotation. Now try to flex the foot on the next 10. And then let your feet down, and we're going to take a bridge. The arms are going to go overhead this time, kind of like a field goal post, palms face the sky. Hold 10. Lower your spine down and take happy baby. Hold here. Knees a little wider than your ribs. Now take your 2 fingers on your big toe of your right hand. Your left leg reaches out. Now you can come up and put your left hand on your thigh. Utthita Padangusthasana, hamstring stretch and abdominal crunch. Or if you need, your hand could go behind your head in a support for your neck. But hold 10 more. Belly in. Recover and take your other left fingers around your big toe. Right leg long and stretch. Good, I like where your neck is, Cheryl. That looks good. Reach through your right leg. Feel this hamstring stretch. A lot going on in this one. Belly in. Now rest and put your feet together and let your knees be a little wider like you're a butterfly. Inhale. Now on your exhale, your legs go long, and the option here, the challenge here is to come up into Navasana. So inhale, and you exhale, you peel up and you pause. If that doesn't work, just get there any way you can and hold 10. Yep, 9. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Squeeze the legs towards each other a little bit. 4. Inhale. Now you can cross the ankles, hands go to the front, step or jump back. Bend the elbows, up dog, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips, add a push-up, down dog. Now we're going to do 5 down dog, up dog articulations. Lift your heels, articulate through your lumbar spine, your middle back, your upper back, and then tuck your chin. Articulate through your spine, heels press. Lift your heels, articulate, inhale, and exhale. 3 more in. Tuck. 2. 1. Now step up at your hands, halfway up position. Go all the way up and take a little bit of a back bend here. Inhale. Hands at your heart, and if you would like a sip, grab that and we'll meet back on the mat. arms open like a big five-pointed star, legs open. Lift up your right toes, reach out over your right leg. Uttita Trikonasana. Now, you're gonna feel like you get a hamstring stretch. Your left arm can be up or over your ear. Explore, you can even move it around and see, maybe behind. Make sure your neck feels good. Push back up, arms open, flip your foot, reach out. And when you can't go anymore, that's your triangle. But the arm on top could be over your ear, it could be behind your back, it could be stretched out. You're gonna take an inhale and come back up. When you're ready, now toes in a little bit. Your wrists are over your ankles. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, we're gonna hedge down. The fingers might touch the ankles or the feet and pull. Neck is soft. Let the hands go more underneath you and pull. You might interlace your fingers. And then come up halfway. Once your blood pressure is settled, come up all the way, lift up your arms, and it's a little back bend here. Breathe in. Hands come together at your heart. The feet can step or jump together. And we're gonna turn and do a vinyasa. So inhale, lift up. Your exhale brings your hands down to the floor. Your feet go back. You're gonna bend the elbows. Inhale, up dog. Big, big heart lift. Exhale, down dog. Hold here. Now sweep the right leg up towards the sky, but add some circles. So this is kind of free form. 3 circles each way. Move that ankle, move the hip. You're gonna just open up that hip. Now exhale, sweep the right foot forward to your hands and go back and forth. Here, it's sort of like you're doing a runner lunge and then a hamstring stretch. Runner's lunge, hamstring stretch. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Now try to straighten your right leg and you're in a low pyramid. If it doesn't straighten, don't worry, just bend it to what you need. Breathe in.
Now the next one's gonna be that the right knee's about 90 degrees, the left foot is grounded, kind of 45 degrees out here, not heel in the air. You kind of lift up your arms. If you'd like to add a different shoulder stretch though, you can take a cow face here, catch your fingers behind you, energize your back leg. Right knee's about 90 degrees if you can do that low of a squat. Yeah, there you go. You have more available to you if you want, sure, even if your knee doesn't hurt you. Your right thigh could get to parallel to the floor. Yep, breathe in, back knee long, hips are square. Hang in there 15 more seconds. Take another inhale, and then on your exhale, your hands come down, your feet go back, elbows bend, inhale, up dog, exhale, add a push-up, down dog. Left leg up towards the sky and circle that hip about 3 times each way. Inhale, open. And then exhale, sweep your left foot forward and go back and forth. In and back. Now the back foot, the right foot can come in a little, and you're gonna try to lengthen your left knee or wherever your hamstring will let you go. Relax here until you feel your hamstring stretch, low pyramid, Parsvottanasana. Now you're gonna put that right foot back about 45 degrees. Your left knee is about 90 degrees. Your inhale comes up. Now, one option is just to take the arms up. The other is to pat yourself on the back with the left arm, let your right arm come up, or take another shoulder release that serves you. Hips are square. Yeah, try to lengthen your back knee, but try to keep the front one about 90. Your hips are square. You're on a rover track rather than a tightrope. Breathe in. Get ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. You're in a high push-up, and bend the elbows, up dog, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Hold 5. Try to lift the toes, try to get the heels towards the floor. And then look up at your hands, step or jump, halfway position. Then once you're feeling settled all the way up, back bend, bring your hands to your heart. Grab a sip, meet me back onto the mat. Arms open up like a big T. Lift up your right toes, face them the same direction that your right fingers are facing. Notice how you have roughly 90 degrees. Your palms face up. Now, your hips are still facing forward. This is warrior two. You can turn your gaze, Virabhadrasana. Let that forearm come to your thigh and the arm goes over. Parsvakonasana is extended side angle, but you may like the hand on the floor. You may like the left arm behind your back. You may like to wrap. You can mix it all up too. Try 10 more seconds. Get ready, you're gonna power back up. Inhale, the arms are out like warrior two again. Now keep the front thigh the same as your back hand goes to your thigh or your calf, and not your knee, but and pull your left hip back a little bit, Shireen. You can feel how it's kind of pushed forward. Yeah, pull it back like there's a wall behind you, and both glutes are touching the imaginary wall. Stretch over. Front knees on top of the heel, not drifting forward. The outer right knee is still touching that imaginary wall. Reach like someone's pulling your arm. Breathe in. Okay, notice you can get a little deeper sometimes. Inhale, come back up, and then straighten both legs. Now for a moment, you're in five-pointed star. Pick up your left toes. Point them the same way your left fingers are pointing and stretch out. Warrior two, look over that hand. Love it. Here you go. Eagle span arms. Breathe. Breathe deeply. Inhale. Let the forearm come to the thigh. The arm goes over your ear. Now you may decide you want to go lower. You may decide you want to wrap. You can just keep playing with these opportunities. Take that inhale. Exhale, power up. Now the front knee's at 90. You're going to go up and back. Keep breathing through your nose if you can. Sinking into that thigh. It's still 90 degrees for quad strength. Inhaling. Now on your exhale, you're powering up to vertical. Your hands come to your heart. You're in five-pointed star. Step or jump together. Hands inhale, go up, and then take a moment to squat posture. Pause. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, let the hands down, let the feet back, bend the elbows, inhale up dog. Lift the hips out of push-up down dog. Heels press 5. Toes try to lift 4. Take that inhale. And exhale, step or jump up to your hands, halfway position. Now come all the way up, back bend here. Hands at the heart. Take a sip, meet me back at the stage, meet me back at the mat. And I want to open up the legs like 5-pointed star. Now for a moment, lift up your right toes, reach out. This is very beginning, just like triangle. You may decide you want to stay here, but if you'd like to add on, soften the right knee so you can put your right fingertips on the ground. Lift up your left leg, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing, half moon. Keep lifting, keep lengthening. Breathe in. Soften that left foot down, your torso comes up. Take a moment, hands at the heart. Open up. Put your left toes in the same direction that your left fingers are. You're going to exhale towards triangle, Utthita Trikonasana. That may be your place, or you can soften your left knee to put your fingertips of the left hand on the ground. Re-lengthen your left knee, lift up to your right toes and your right arm. Keep lifting. Now take an inhale, soften, put it back, hands at the heart for a moment. Arms open. Bring your hands down. Walk your hands forward like you're going to do a down dog, but with wide legs. Wide legs, hands on the floor, pushing the hips back. This is hammock pose. Walk the hands back closer underneath your nose and open up the left arm like you're a windmill. Now you can play around with that arm position if you want to hook it behind you. You want to leave it up, just try different things. 10. Now bring that left hand down underneath your nose on the floor. Inhale your right arm open. Breathe. You can play around with that arm position. And then come down again and just kind of shake it out. Hands on the floor and pull. Prasarita Padottanasana. Now hands come to your hip bones, pause at the halfway. We're going to let our blood pressure settle for just a moment. Come up, this time hands go to the rear of the body in the sacral area, lift your heart, protect your neck still. You might have a little chin tuck here, inhale. Exhale, the hands come together, step or jump the feet together, Samasthiti. Now lift and spread your toes, take a tree pose. You can take your favorite arm position. I'm going to offer cow face, reverse prayer, or arms up. Pubic bone pulls up a little, ribs pull down a little bit. Get ready, inhale, lower that down, good. Yes, just you can always use a prop if your fingers aren't coming towards each other. Now you could take arms up, or you could take cow face and tree pose. Good, help the arms out too, you can kind of push them into place. Yeah. Take another inhale. And as you exhale, let your hands come together at the heart. Lift and spread your toes. Now, interlace the fingers at the low back. This is called Warrior 3. Lift and spread your toes. Lift the left leg up and then hinge towards parallel to the floor. Slowly come back, hands at your heart. Now, take a moment. We're gonna go this time up and around, hands interlace. Inhale. Exhale, hinge, Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Now inhale and exhale, gently come up, hands at the heart. Grab a sip. We're still going to meet back on the mat, but we're just going to take a moment. Dancer pose. With your hands at the heart as your start position, reach your right arm up and try to get it in as big a circle as you can without any pain. Then hold on to your right foot. Now the rib pull down, the pubic bone pull up. That's going to protect your back. Arms out. At first, just feel that quad. 9 and 10. Now add the foot pushing. Natarajasana is dancer. We're going to take another inhale. And then as you exhale, bring your hands together. Notice how that body feels. Take your inhale to go up and back. Try to open up your shoulder. Now hold on to your foot. Rib down, pubic bone up. Really just focusing on that quad for a bit. Inhale. Now you can add on a push of your foot in your hand. We're going to take another inhale. And then exhale to come back. Ooh, let your blood pressure settle. Reach your arms up. Have seat in squat Utkatasana. Now the option is right thigh wraps once or twice. That could be it, or wrap your right arm as well, and your hands might even connect. Elbows about shoulder height. On the inhale, release your eagle and take a moment. Arms up. Utkatasana, that's your first stage. If you would like to add on, pick up that left thigh, wrap it once or maybe twice. Steer your hips again. Left arm under. Take another inhale. Slowly come up, and then hands together at the heart. Take a moment, one vinyasa. Inhale, lift up your arms. Now this time we squat for a moment. Exhale, hands to the floor. Your feet go back to the rear of the mat. Elbows bend. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Pause. Let your shins down. Pick up your right hand behind you. Find your left foot and push up to the sky. Keep pushing. You're in all fours. Your right hand is on your left foot, lifting up. Inhale. Now exhale, let that down. Take your left hand to your right foot and push up to the sky. Yep. Inhale. Now lower that down, downward dog. Lift up your right leg, and on your exhale, put your right thigh forward, pigeon. Now your upper back is in an extension. We're gonna do a few variations. So at first, just hold in the upright extended. Now, as you're ready, exhale down, pigeon pose. Now inhale, walk back up, curl your back toes, shift your weight. Now inhale the left leg up, and then exhale it forward in pigeon. Hold this upright position, shoulder blades down the back. Neck is soft. We're gonna take another inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Now there's more of a lying pigeon. Relax. Hey Jean, we are doing pigeon. We're on the second leg. I know your phone lost internet or lost What's the connection? We're gonna take down inhale, and on your exhale, press back into downward dog and just walk it out. Just bend one knee and bend the other. I'm just gonna tilt my screen down slightly, but keep doing down dog, you're good. All right, you're gonna take your shins down and turn your body sideways. This is the frog posture. Your big toes can go towards each other. Your arms can be on the floor and your head can rest on them, or if your head touches the floor. You're basically trying to get inner thigh stretch. Make sure your knees are padded or comfortable. Breathe in fully. Gently come back up. You can even use your forearms. And we're gonna take a lie on the back and make sure you're comfortable. We're gonna take the left leg long and the right knee over. You can hold your hand on that knee and you can place your arm out like a T, palm up. And then we're gonna go the other way. So one leg's long, the knee down, twist. And then gently come back up and take the right ankle to left thigh. This is a hip opener, but if you would like to make it a little different, roll over till your right foot hits the floor, reach your right arm out like a T and push that knee away from you. If you want to stick with the figure four, go for it. My intention is that we did a hip opener called pigeon earlier, and that now we're just opening up the hip a different way. So find something that gets your hips. And then just enjoy and let your exhales release your tension. Take an inhale. And then as you're ready, let's go to the other side, ankle to thigh, and then you can stay here or you can take that other stretch where you drop your left foot to the floor, you're opening up your knee. Now, if you have a yoga block or a foam roller, you can put your sacrum on that and elevate your feet on the wall, or you could just put your sacrum on the block. You can find a way to release into the floor, find a way to relax. And what you're doing is the mind is generally focused on something, and what we're doing is giving it appreciation, but we're letting it focus on something more neutral, the breath. And it's clearing your mind, just like you clean dishes or clean laundry, open up windows, clean the house. You're just letting it be free. So let your focus point be on following your inhale and on following your exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Follow the breath, inhale. And exhale. See if the breath can be a little longer as you get used to this. Breathe in through the nose, lengthen the breath. Inhale. Now, as you're ready, gently release your block and slowly come up towards a seated position that is good for you with a long spine. And we're going to take a moment just to drop the ear for the neck. You can reach your arm down, you can let your hand help. Still try to focus on the breath and relaxing. Tuck the chin a little more diagonally. Go to the other side, gently reach. Good. A little tuck diagonally. Right down the middle is another one. Just find your way. Find the places you need. Then gently neutralize the head and just take your fingers and kind of scrub or shampoo the muscles at the base of the neck where it's an upside down U, the occipital ridge. Add the little shampoo to all of the muscles of the scalp, above the ears, behind the ears, at the base of the scalp, maybe even the neck. Just shampooing. You can even pull your ears a little and give them a stretch. And you can gently stroke down from jawline down. This also stimulates vagal nerve. It's a vagal response, so really calm parasympathetic healing. Notice how that all feels. We're going to put the hands on the heart and notice how everything feels. Breathe in. Notice how light and easy, how much ease and flow there is. And we'll let that be our intention. We're just going to look for ways to ease and flow and to reduce friction. Look for things that are light and keep that sense of wellness in us with so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you so much. You all look so strong. Good job.